These collateralized mortgage obligations, yes. They have tranches. They're a kind of security. Yeah. A bond issue derived from the pooling of similar debt obligations. Yeah. A tranche usually differs from other issues by maturity date or rate of return. Yeah. A block of bonds designated for sale in a foreign country. Um, do you remember the credit crisis? Because I lost my house to foreclosure. Yes. Because everything was AAA. And it cost approximately $1 trillion to kind of bail out the world. Yes. But then you raised interest rates to maybe 2.25%, Federal Reserve Bank of the United States of America. Yeah. I'd like to know all the collateralized mortgage obligations. It seems that the family doesn't really believe that there are any laws. And when I inform them of child abduction, they say, no, you have to motion the court. When I inform them of child abuse, they say, well, it's not really my problem. I inform them of child trafficking so that sports teams can win games that they shouldn't have won. Yes, because of the exploitation of students that are in the wrong grade. Now, all of a sudden, I'm thinking that somebody really doesn't believe the credit rating of the tranches of the collateral mortgage backed obligations of the United States of America. Could you get me all those CMOs? Yes. Let's say I found out that the family doesn't believe in the laws of the United States, and their thought was, well, we can just put any old bonds together. I'm starting to get upset a little bit, and let's say I found out about the fraudulent mortgages that should not be issued, but they are. And I noticed that there's kind of a cooling off in the housing market. Yes, yes, yes. I mentioned that I wanted to be in the roofing business. Yes, he did. Now, could you get me the last 10 years worth of mortgages that were issued? Yes. And I remember when you could get a 5-year interest only loan 10 years ago. Yes. Then there was a 10-year, let's see, it's 2018. Do you remember kind of the peak of the credit crisis? It was 2008, 2009, where somebody ran up to the government and said, oh, give us $1 trillion or the economy's going to stop. And the government went, well, what? I just wanted to know from 2005 to 2010, every loan that was interest only that, well, it was a good deal. Yes, it was. You don't pay any interest. In fact, you have a minimum monthly payment where it's 0% interest and a small amount of the principal. And then you refinance because housing always goes up. Yes, it does. And I remember so many individuals, they were out there buying 10, 20 houses. And they were going to flip them all. You remember that in 2000? Really?